Ayisyen sa vole plus que 14,000 pral nan 15,000 dollars. Ou pral wè jan pral fè nou wot, yo vin maril tan kon krab. La travay non fast food epi manager même wèl gèle nan kamera epi manager de police. Sak tou yem non immigrant même jan avè nou, même s'il pa même sorti nan même pays ensemble avè nou. Ou pral tande, le manager vini en police yo di esko kon mese ça, li di oui c'est boss mwen. Yo di ambe yo mese di nou vole tel bay, ou vole presque 15,000. Oui, manzè tombe, manzè saisi. Il t'a parlé bien anglais, bien propre, il va proposer bien anglais. Entendez.
What is the employee's name that you...
Our first name is Tamara, T-A-M-A-R-A.
T-A-M-A-R-A?
Correct.
Obligé.
Okay.
I don't know the last name.
Okay, you don't know the last name. Okay.
But I have all of those information.
Right, we'll get that once we go inside.
Yeah.
And is she on duty right now?
She's on there right now.
All right, so we're going to go in there. We're going to go with you. You know, I still have to question her, of course.
Yeah.
But now you have video
I do have the
showing
video.
her taking... Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
La ou Tennessee. Comment dire qu'il n'a pas parlé qui parle du créole?
Are you inside?
Tu vas lui dire lui quoi, ça qui est bon. So guys.
Hello. How you doing? My name is Officer Dean Farrell. I'm with the Delray Beach Police Department. This is Officer Swanson. He's my buddy. The reason we're here today is because this is Russell. Do you know who Russell is? He's your boss. Okay. So Russell has concerns you have stolen from the store. Okay. So before we talk about it, I'm just going to read you something, okay? This is real fast. I'm sure you've seen this like in the movies and stuff like that. All right. So I am required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any of my questions. Do you understand that?
You
have the right to remain silent and not answer any of my questions. Do you understand that?
Your question?
Yeah, like in other words, if I ask you questions, you don't have to answer them.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one of your rights. That's your first right. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that?
Statement?
Yeah, in other words, like, I can't have this gentleman shake the
video
truth out of
fini.
you.
Video a poko fini non nou pral wè kote manze pral fè nou net. Manze pral an ek tande yo pral dil pral aller nan prison. Pras son ou pral gade res video. Manze pral an ek tande yo pral dil li pral aller nan prison parce qu'il vole. Manze pral propose liye tout anglais net. Tout rentre, yo dit manze rentre. Tout ça yo dit manze le tande tout. Yo dit l'alde ay dit le tande tout. Kou yo pral di manze bese nan prison pral li parce ou vole tel bagay. Li sezi li di what? Ou di what? Ou comprendre? Hay di vole a yo dou li en anglais un petit genre difficile ou comprendre. Prends ça nous guys, on regarde the rest vidéo.
Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that?
Statement?
Yeah, in other words, like, I can't have this gentleman shake the truth out of you.
You speak English, okay? Or do you need somebody in a different language to help us out?
I'm not speaking this very well, but I'm not speaking this very well.
Okay. What language would you prefer?
Creole.
Okay. Can you try to get Creole to do this?
Do we have one?
Try to.
Bakon si c'est dans bout ça. Le côté policier
Tamara,
pral
do you
di.
have your ID on you by
Faut
any
pas
chance?
parler anglais. Wa
Can I see your ID, please?
Are you playing? Says in 11 sur réaliser comme ça. Não vou ir para cá ali. Eu vou ter dia boa música. Minha liga não vou ligar de família ou vai morrer.
Thank you. Okay, so here, let's go over here in this area. This way we're.
On est boulé manger pas l'anglais bien.
Thank you. Here you go. Okay. You feel okay over back here, right? This is a nice safe area. This is where we're out of the limelight. All right. So, okay. So any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand what that means?
You told me in statement.
Yeah. So in other words, if I'm asking you questions, any statement that you tell me, you have to give it of your own free will. In other words, he can't shake it out. You have to
You
tell
don't
us
even
what
get
you
one
want to
buy
tell
no
us.
one mat.
Okay?
Yes, I
You understand
fast
that?
food.
I need to try.
Okay. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement or during any questioning. You understand what that means? No? Okay, so what that means is, in other words, right now, I just want to have a conversation with you. If you don't want to have a conversation with me, unless you have a lawyer around, you have that right. Okay? All right, but I'm not going to ask you anything that you don't want to answer unless you're willing to answer it, okay? If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. So, Tamara, what that means is, in other words, if you can't afford a lawyer, then what will happen is they will provide one for you. Okay? You understand that?
Can I call someone to translate for me?
Well, I don't have someone on duty right now, but I mean, you seem like you understood me very perfectly clear when I was asking for ID and everything. I believe if you work in the store, you deal with people that are speaking English all day long. I believe that you understand these things that I'm telling you. If you need clarification on what I'm trying to say, I'll clarify it for you. I don't mind taking, I don't care if we spend the next half hour just talking about these things. I just want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Because I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, okay? I understand this is an uncomfortable situation because, of course, we're here with your boss and you're being accused of something. But I want to try to make sure you just understand your rights, okay? That's all we're doing right now, okay? So I don't want you being nervous. I'm going to read that last one to you again. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statements and during any questioning. So what that means is if you can't afford to hire your own attorney, then they will provide one for you. Do you understand that? Yes, you do? I just need a verbal yes or no. Well, I just need a verbal yes or no. Like, in other words, I need you to say yes or no. Like, do you understand that if you can't afford an attorney, they will provide one for you?
Yeah.
Okay. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any of my questions, you are privileged to remain silent.
Guys, cette vidéo ça me dépote pour. Vidéo a gen reste mais puisque moi la trop long, m'a pote reste côté pas faut manger ni l'autre. Yo pral di manger mettez des mondé d'eau. Et ceci a pour un premier mai. Les manger ouais yo pral pour un premier mai nous comme ça manger pral di manger di riz et m'a bay chèque, m'a bay 10, m'a bay date. Yo pral di manger comme ça. Chèque ou pas comme s'il bral là, c'est vraiment. Aïe, le ou fait total là c'est 14 000 bral dans 15 000 $. Yo pral traiter manger des criminels, félonie et moun qui fait crime. Ou al voler. 15 000 $ son bagay ou te ka remettre bien facile oui, mais yo traite des criminels. Et ça tout même c'est un immigrant même ensemble avec nous guys. C'est un immigrant même parce que depuis sous le langage manager ou geton son immigrant même ensemble avec nous guys. Moi-même, quand on a fait mon travail, je regarde toute information. Des fois, c'est moi qui quitte pour faire mon travail. Je regarde le travail, quand on fait 80, 10 dates, 50, on dit 50. Je fais 50 pour moi. 80 000, et puis 1000. Mam dédoublé, mam gen tanta sou kob moun yo. Bon tanta la, m'bral fini vim dans prison pour gamme si. N'importe so fait yap konnen, qui faut li voler m'bral gen. Nan travail côté m'passe a yo bay tout haïtien respect. Gon le gon kob qui perdi. Manager les portoricains, les américains, les africains, ils mandent tout le monde ça yo. Gon portoricain dit, m'di portoricain, ça manager fait là, m'vinn sorti travail pendant m'vinn sorti travail. Moi chaque monde il a relé dans lobby comme si dans galerie côté monde manger pour parler ensemble avec. M'di portoricain, ça manager fait là. Il dit tout le monde il te fait ça tout, il va relé l'autre aller comme ça oui. Aïe dit gon bail qui perdi mais moi même depuis avant depuis nan nuit manager nan dit tout bagay il dit pas dit moun yo ça demain non il dit mais tel monde qui volait peut-être caractère moun nan yo dit mais tel monde qui volait nan demain après tout monde pour yo même yo penser yo pral relem il dit yo pas relem dit non pas relem non raison fait yo pas relem parce que on connaît m'a travail longtemps et puis doit moi pas long et ceci ils font bon choix li pas mandem parce que li pas quoi que me prendre et vraiment vrai c'est pas moi qui prendre. Et c'est si li dit pas parler non même kon ki moun qui prend et puis dans demain relé tout moun ni chita ensemble avec ou li dit est-ce que c'est pas ou parce que en dans caméra yo pral wè pendant ce temps pas relé ni chita ensemble avec yo quoi dans haïtien pendant ce temps gardon ta de Tintin qui fait grapialiser nous en tous les cas guys cette vidéo ça me dépoter pour nous partager pour ka ouais en tout cas partager quand même one love.